Have you gone live yet?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Sports Esports podcast. I am your host, King Link Fan, and with me today I have Brock
Hello.
and Brian.
Hello.
All right, and let's get right in. So far, this was another solid week for a bit of a crazy week, to be honest. We all had winning records this week. I won at 7-3. You guys had 6-4. Brock's back to a 6-4, 4-6 strategy. Had one
Yeah.
little hiccup. He's got to start the streak anew. But yeah, let's get right into the games. Sadly, like the LPL podcast, which I did yesterday, my light is still broken, or not broken, but out, and I haven't changed it because I'm lazy. So it's a little dark, and that I was watching all the games at the casino this week, so I didn't get a chance to write many notes, so I won't be as detailed in my explanations. It's all off memory. But that's why we
Being
have
an
Brock.
electrician, annoy
Yeah,
you won't change the light.
yeah. I'm just. It's just one light bulb. It burnt out 2 days ago, and I'm just like, eh. But I always forget I need it for the stream until like 5 minutes before the stream. I'm like, crap, I should have changed that. Because I don't mind sitting in the dark normally. Anyway, let's get right into it. First game was TSM versus Optic Gaming. This was actually, I thought, a pretty close game. Optic had a very solid early lead in this game. Medios looked fantastic, I thought. And honestly, they looked good as a team until mid to late game where they make like 1 to 2 mistakes, it seems like, and then they just like almost tilt, or they just, I don't know how to explain it. It's either tilt or just they panic and it's that like chain reaction. You make one mistake, you make 100 right after it. Like they always make mistakes after the first one. It's just something that they really need to work on. I think with what the real roster is of Optic, which is now currently 0-4. Spoiler alert for the next game. But do you guys have anything to say about this game? TSM looked pretty good as well.
Yeah, I think this was a crazy game because in Champ Select I saw Bjergsen was on Cassia,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, wow, this is actually going to get pretty hype. And then Sven had picked Jace, and I'm like, oh no, this is not going to be good. And then they switched up and gave Bjergsen Jace and Sven Cassiopeia, and I'm like, none of this is going good now. Now nothing's going good. And it actually ended up like Sven was like popping off
Yeah,
on Cassiopeia.
great game.
And so that was crazy to me. They really had me scared in champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing the draft and picking Optic, I was actually pretty hopeful. And, I mean, the game didn't go terribly, so...
Oh, no. Optic was winning for quite a while at the beginning.
Yeah, I was pretty crushed that my bold prediction fell short.
Mm-hmm.
And it only just fell short, too, because it was looking like they were taking it in the beginning.
Yeah, it's like Optic. I'm not out on them yet. I know they're 2-6 now, but like I'm not out on them like
Just
I'm
bring
out
the old
on
rock.
CG. Like I'm all out on CG at the moment.
Hey, remember when Brock put them above Team Liquid and we had them right under Team Liquid?
Yeah, we had them number 3 in the league. It was a little rough.
We have them
We had them 3. You're breaking up a bit, Brian.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You had them
Okay.
3. I had them 4. So I'm the smart one here.
Genius.
Yeah, it was all bad. They had a great first week. Let's just say that. They had a great first week. And it's been downhill since then. Next game was Team Liquid versus Golden Guardians. I even made a mental note on this game. This game was like intense, and I was sitting there thinking like, oh man, my preseason when I predicted Liquid to go 16-2 with 1 loss to Cloud9 and 1 loss to Golden Guardians, I was like, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? They're gonna just blow it to Golden Guardians. They didn't, but I made one note about this game that Golden Guardians won the very first team fight against Team Liquid this year after 20 minutes. They won it at 26 minutes. They killed 2 people for 0, and that's the first time I've ever seen Team Liquid lose a team fight pre 20 minutes before their next game coming up. But I thought that was a big accomplishment for Golden Guardians at the time. And
They were the first team to take all 3 out to Team Liquid, too, apparently.
yeah, I saw that on the like when I was getting the results and stuff that Team Liquid had only before that game had only lost 4 towers all year.
Wow.
Like, that's insane how dominant they were after 20 minutes. They haven't really been too dominant before 20 minutes, but it's like once they got to that 20-minute mark, there was no one that could match them. And obviously, we're speaking in past tense because TSM matched them very well. Team Liquid beat Golden Guardians at the end, and they were looking good. They were 7-1 at that point. Yeah, 7-1 or 7-0. They're 7-1 now, but they were 7-0 and they were looking solid. And this is also the same day that G2 fell, so I was like, man, Team Liquid's the last undefeated team in the West now. But that didn't last long. Next game though, we had Cloud9 week. Was that Cloud9 versus Echo Fox? I don't have this up.
Cloud9 versus Echo Fox.
Yep, Cloud9 versus Echo Fox. And this was, I thought it was kind of close for a tiny bit, and then it got ugly quickly, where Cloud9 kind of dominated them. This was the one with Sneaky's Penta, right? Or Sneaky's almost Penta. When
He leaving. Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I think it's the computer.
But Sneaky basically.
Give me one, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to
the phone.
talking on my phone, the Mac.
Got it. No problem. We'll just the Sneaky going in, or the end of the game is the most exciting part of the game to talk about, frankly. Sneaky gets a quadra kill on Echo Fox. They're cleaning the whole thing up, and Cloud9's like, "Let's dive the fountain."
Yeah, they all died.
They all died.
Do I sound better?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, weird that my what is it now? 7-year-old Mac
7 problem
is it's weird.
But Cloud9, we were just talking about how they dove the tower against, or dove the fountain, not the tower, the fountain, against Echo Fox, and it's the best part of the game, best part of the week for me.
I didn't even think it was close. Like, Sneaky was smart to not do it. I didn't think he'd get it anyway.
Oh no, there's no way he would have got it. I don't think so either.
It wasn't even close.
I just thought it was hilarious how they're just like, let's just go.
That was kind of funny.
Oh,
Could
man.
you imagine if they would have gotten ace?
Yeah, and lost. Yeah,
they would have somehow Echo Fox comes back and beats them.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you, man, comebacks happen. Quick spoiler alert for LMS. G-Rex had an inhib tower by 14 minutes, and they were up 7k gold. Lost that game in 32 minutes.
That's called getting complacent right there.
Yeah, that was. I was gonna bring up something about how you've had this in your solo queue before. I have. I've done it myself. Yeah. But anyway, next game was FlyQuest versus 100 Thieves. Oh my god. Not to say FlyQuest is a bad team. I think FlyQuest is an excellent team. I think that their 0-2 week last week kind of brought me negative on them a bit, a little too much, I guess, because they looked really good again this week. And 100 Thieves 2-0 week last week made me super on their hype train, along with all of us. We all put them at number 3 in our power rankings, and they suck.
Yeah, I feel bad for Bang.
I feel terrible.
I also feel bad for Bang. Because you can tell, which this is another reason why it's like, he's either not coming back next season, or I don't think he's going to be with 100 Thieves season, unless things really change. Because this is a game where they literally had everything. They had every dragon. Yeah, no. But they had every dragon, and they still could not do anything. Their only person who was doing anything was Someday, and he was on silent, which I still don't think is a good pick in pro play.
No,
I agree.
It's. I was like, okay, give it a day, because I think the first day I saw it was EU went 0-3 on it. I'm like, okay, let them practice a week and get at it. And now it's been a week, and it's still not looking good in any region, really. It looks bad or okay. I haven't seen it carry yet. Personally.
Yeah, and he was the only person with kills. He had 3 kills, and it was 3-1, and he just couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
because he also built tank items.
Yeah, I don't like the tank Silas at all. I get it, but I don't like it. It's almost like, to me, it's a flashback to AD Kennen. How I hate AD Kennen. Just
I think it's just supposed to be one of those. If the enemy team has incredibly impactful ults, you get the ults, but you're super tanky. So you're like a frontliner with
Yeah.
a Sion ult or a Lissandra ult. But
And the only old
I
he
don't
could have
know.
took this game that would have been decent would have been Sejuani.
yeah.
Because the
Yeah,
other
good
one
more
was Zoe,
Sejuani.
Ezreal, Braum, or
Brahm's okay, but Ezreal, nah, not really. With if you're building tanky, you're not building your AP ratio on there.
Yeah.
Zoe's completely pointless.
yeah, you're not doing. So it's like I didn't get the pick. I'm glad he, had 3 kills and didn't do anything for him.
hmm
But
I
like,
feel like. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no, you're good.
Zoe's ult. If you build AP, it'd be cool to steal it and like dodge something with it, and then kill them with your own abilities. I think that's the only way it could be cool.
yeah.
yeah,
But super
that's-
useless.
that's just like a mechanic.
I just think
Yeah.
if you can't, what they're doing right now, they're building full tank into AP, which I see it like you were saying, like you survive long enough. I want them to build a more bruiser centric build at the moment, where you build AP with a side of tank, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like-
well, for me, like what I think they should do is not play it top lane.
No, I don't like it top
Because-
lane.
I think you should play it mid lane because Silas's kit is actually like his healing is very dumb.
Yeah.
And his ability to push waves against stuff like Zoe and other things that aren't like the greatest at CSing on her tower, like Zoe's good, but like you should use that to shut down mid laners. Like get your jungler to come help you because you've got tons of CC in your kit, you got all this other stuff. Like use it as something like that. But when you're building tank like you were saying, the spirit visage and all that stuff
Yeah.
against AP, you're literally building him doing the same thing you would do on a Nunu. And there's a reason people are other than Svenskaren aren't picking Nunu.
Yeah, I think if you build the Zonias for more survivability, if you can even build, what else can you build? Like you said, maybe a Spirit Visage is pretty solid on him no matter what because of the amount of healing. But I would say almost like, does he build Lichbane or does he build?
I mean, you should build Lichbane because of his passive. His passive is crazy.
I'm saying like build Lichbane first into Spirit Visage with a stopwatch into Zonias, and you would have enough AP still, but you would also be kind of tanky and survivability with the Zonias. And
Well, if you want the healing as well, get a Gunblade.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Because you're going to get healing from Gunblade too, and you can actually do something.
Yeah.
Because it gives you a slow, it gives you more healing.
I think the only tank item you should be building is Spirit Visage on him, and then Zonias, but that's more of an AP item anyway. That I don't like this like 2 to 3 tank item and then build the Zonias only as your only damage or something like that. It's like it's not working. It's just not working in my opinion.
I could see that build working in a 1v1 situation. Guess what? Unless you're split pushing, this is League of Legends. Unless you're doing what Broken Blade does in Game 2, you're not doing that on Silent.
Yeah.
Or Viper.
Yeah, Viper
Yeah,
on
get your AP item. Yeah, that's enough about that.
Alright, so let's talk about CLG.
Yeah.
CLG had a victory against Clutch Gaming.
Gang,
Featured-
gang.
Ooh,
what
a big one.
Yeah, I talked to this with Brian. I guess we can bring it up during this game. Sorry, we're going to be talking long. We talk a lot about NA because we love NA.
Because we fell asleep during the
Because
game.
we're from here.
Yeah, we're from here. Even though this is my worst region prediction wise, I feel like I know the most about it. But I wanted to have. Did you want to say anything about the game first before I went into this, Brian?
You go ahead.
Okay.
I don't really.
I wanted to bring up this point. Who is currently the number 10 top laner in NA?
Yeah.
I brought up that it's between 3 people, I think, at the moment.
Better be
Dokla?
Hootie.
Darshan and Huni. Like, I think it's Huni. He lost to Darshan in this game.
Yeah.
My
I mean, Darshan was on his entire champion pool.
Sion.
Yes. I think. Okay, I will say this about the CLG game. He doesn't look good on Sion. He can hang on Sion.
if I was to play devil's advocate, I would say that might make him the worst of the two between him and Hooney. But Hooney hasn't looked good on anyone.
Yeah.
While we're speaking of that, let's also say that when Hooney was 0-4 this game, Darshan didn't have a kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
So something impactful happened in that lane.
I wonder what could have possibly happened with Hooney on Rumble.
It definitely wasn't the 7-0 Power of Evil's Kassadin that happened.
That was popping off. I told Brian I've had Kassadins in games like where I've like learned to fear Kassadin now because I'll see him like pop off a bit and like get like 3 items. I'm like, he's all of a sudden gonna become unkillable real quick. Like it's not season 3 or 4 Kassadin where he was 100% pick ban, but if Kassadin can get fed early and hit that level 16 for his ult, he does massive backline damage. He will eliminate all your carries right away in a second. You have no counterplay. There's no counterplay to it. You just ults in.
Yep.
Kind of ridiculous.
But yeah, I'd say my only devil's advocate would be that if you ban Sion from Darshan and Urgot, like those are the like you said, Brian, he doesn't look good on the champions, which is the problem.
Yeah.
The champions are hiding his lack of his talent by being such broken tanks at the moment. The only broken tanks. And with Urgot getting gutted, sadly, in 9.4, and I don't think Sion's getting nerfed in 9.4, but Urgot's getting gutted.
So happy.
Urgot not being gutted and still being like played in most of the games.
Yeah, why is he not banned?
What's up with that?
Yeah, why is he not banned? It's the weirdest thing. Like all these bans were to Akali, to Aurelia, to Aatrox. All these. That's how all these bans in all the regions have gone. Now they all got lost.
NA is so behind. I feel like. Is it like that in other regions? Is he getting through?
Yeah, he's getting through in all the regions. He is getting through in all the regions.
That's so weird.
It is, and not only that, him and Cassiopeia are getting through in all the regions now. It's like
Cass got pretty,
she got nerfed hard.
She got nerfed.
That's true. That is true.
Her miasma, whatever.
But yeah, Urgot's not getting banned in any region still. I feel like it's almost like he's so what he's doing, but he wins with it. That's the weird part. I think he's so basic that everyone knows about like what he's gonna do, but he wins with it. Like that's, it's gonna happen. You won't have to worry about 9.4, his nerfs, his Qs costing an extra 20 mana. I think it's costing 80 instead of 60. I believe they reverted his shotgun needs. We're supposed to do like 5 to 10% less max. I think they do 10% at the moment, max health or something like that, and they were going to go 5%. I think they reverted that though. And his shield though costs 65 at all levels and is only 10% of his max health instead of 30%. So it's a big nerf, or 15% instead of 30%. So it's a big nerf. It's bonus health, not max health. But either way, he's probably not going to be. He might honestly still be prevalent in ranking or pro games, but he won't be as obnoxious.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Golden Guardians versus CLG. No, sorry, we just talked about CLG. Echo Fox versus 100 Thieves, which this was my last straw with 100 Thieves. I get it. You picked it correctly, Brian. You picked Rush to go 1-1 every week. I'm an idiot. I didn't pick it.
You don't mess with stats.
You don't mess with stats.
You can't mess with the stats.
I feel like that is like such a weird anomaly. Like
it's extremely weird, but
it works every week. And 100 Thieves, though, they're on the receiving end of this, and they didn't look good at all in this game. Even Bang, I don't think looked good.
That's why I dropped them so hard. Mm-hmm. Like, they got smashed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even think, like I said, I don't think Echo Fox is a good team at all.
I don't think they're the worst by any means, obviously. But, like, they're not good.
Like, I don't think Echo Fox is a playoff team.
I've been calling it for a long time, and I don't think it's ever going to change. Malphite's broken. Get that champion out of here.
No, it wasn't Malphite that won that game.
Well, I think you just need to face facts that the champions that you play are all busted.
Maokai is so inefficient right now.
Surprised we didn't see him, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what we put Darshan on.
Right?
Can't fuck up Maokai.
Call up CLG right now. We found an extra tank that he can maybe play.
Hey, Weldon, yeah.
Yeah.
He can heal himself. He has a ton of CC. He can fight and nothing will happen.
There's no big skill level. There's no skill curve to it.
It's literally perfect.
He can mess up the ults, but that's what he's done on Sion so far.
Damn, dude, just roast him.
I'm sorry. the ult in mid lane where he went
true, though.
1 foot. He went 1 foot and hit the wall. I'm like,
it's sad.
Come on, man. I could have hit that ult. I played Sion 3 times.
I know we're saying Hooney's the worst top laner. Did you see his Sion Speedway?
Yeah, it was.
He's now the leader, and he fucked up right at the end. He would have destroyed the time.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, it was fun.
I had the rest in peace for Big.
Yeah,
left him on top.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
I still think Big is the best player in NA.
He'll take it to your grave.
Yeah, I'll take it to my grave.
Right.
He got the bang treatment where he's super unlucky with the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree now.
Game number
I think
7.
Gate's better.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think, sorry, I know. I had to say it too. But game number 7 was Golden Guardians versus CLG. What were we just talking about with Darshan? Sion wasn't available.
If you ban Sion and ban or pick Urgot, if they're on red side, he is completely countered. he is like a plat 3 player.
Oh. like
okay. Putting him on Aatrox, which is a skill matchup with the Urgot.
That's just...
And then he's trying to fight the level 17 Urgot at level 14. It's like, what are you doing? Just let him take the tower. You're gonna lose. It's your fault.
It's especially because 17 to 14 is like a very. Anytime there's an extra point, it's massive. Anytime there's an extra point in the ult is also a massive difference as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it was ugly. It was ugly.
Hard to watch, dude.
I mean, we talked about it last year, towards the end of the year, where you were looking like you were sorry to see, but you were like, it's time for a change up top.
No, I want that Zion Spartan guy back because he was actually good, but
Sion Spartan, no.
What? Sion Spartan. Did you see that on Reddit or something?
I did.
That's really funny. I didn't see that. But you like how I immediately didn't think
you know I'm not creative enough for that. There's no way.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any good top laners free. Give us a Lorem, give us
there was
Lorlo
Flame until
even.
today.
Yeah, Flame wasn't coming back. He's
No.
happy to be in Korea, I'm sure.
Yeah. And he's on Damwon now, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, what the heck?
But yeah,
Join a top 10 team in the world. Probably gonna start.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Alorum. There's anyone. Who's your academy top laner right now? Fallen Bandit. Yeah.
Fallen Bandit.
Give him
It's
some
hard to
reps.
say.
Give him some
Yeah,
reps.
yeah. What's gonna happen? You're gonna have someone who can potentially play another champion other than Sion a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's still a challenger player.
Yeah, like seriously, right now it's you'd get some valuable on-stage experience, and what are you really losing?
I'm gonna go look up his OPGG, see how he's been doing.
Okay, while you do that, we'll talk about game number 8 because I know Brock's been looking forward to this all the last 2 days, last 48 hours. Brock, I want you to talk about it first. Just you talk about it.
I don't know how long I've been telling y'all that Team Liquid is trash, but finally we got to hear it. We got to see it this week. No, this game was. They had I don't like the team comp from Liquid. Like Sivir is a good, great champion right now, but you have to build around Sivir, and I don't think they had the team comp to do that.
I need to interrupt. Me and Brian saw a YouTube analyst say that Sivir is complete garbage, and that's why G2 and Team Liquid lost.
Oh,
sorry,
God.
Sorry, I screenshotted it on the Twitch chat or whatever.
And I don't think that's true at all.
Nope, Sivir is a top 3 ADC right now.
Yeah, that is not good at it. That guy.
I had to screenshot that because that was hilarious to me.
That's probably. But this game was all Broken Blade. He made it to where Liquid couldn't do anything with their team. we're obviously us three. We're not the best players, so we've done flex queues and we've done the
Whoa,
little
speak for yourself.
tournament games that we did. And Liquid played like we do. We do not know how to deal with split push,
Oh no,
and they got split pushed to death. If it wasn't Broken Blade doing it, it was Vin doing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Broken Blade completely shut down Impact. Like, Urgot was basically season anything other than this season. Urgot. It wasn't good, but it was great to watch. So happy.
Urgot, wasn't he on York?
Yeah, York had him.
Yeah, which is also this season. York is
this season York
is a monster. Oh man, I just wanted to mention to anyone that ever wants to know how we get beat the split bush really easily. I play tanks like Cho'Gath and Maokai, so I want to be in every team fight.
So he's useless in the game.
So
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Game, yes, I'm useless to stopping split push. I've been telling Brock. I've been telling all my friends the last like 4 months since the end of the season. Yeah, I have.
Weird way to find out I'm not your friend.
I've told you this that
I'm kidding.
I ban Darius every game because I play Cho'Gath and Maokai, and I don't really play Malphite anymore because he sucks, even though what popular belief now. But if I had a second ban, I'd ban Jax every game. I hate Jax. I really hate Jax. He's so strong in lane against me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me. But I feel like he destroys me every time I play against him. Even on Urgot, who's known as a counter to Jax, I feel like I get crushed. He always blocks my shotgun knees.
Me and you have been talking about Jax since Conqueror.
Yeah, pretty much since Conqueror came out. I've been talking about this.
Yeah, the way Jax procs Conqueror is the dumbest shit in League of Legends. Like, he literally autos minions enough to where the Conqueror's going to proc, and then jumps on you and kills you at level 2. Like, you just can't farm. You can't do anything. And props to Impact for at least staying up with CS with him. But I think that had a lot to do with the fact that Urgot can heal.
York.
Yeah, York. I hate those useless champions.
Don't worry. At least you're not naming a player on the wrong team like I did on LMS.
Yeah, so I just want to hop back in. Fallen Bandit, I don't know if he's on the team because I'm looking at OPGG and I'm searching by like team because you can look for pros.
Yeah.
He's not on here. Even Yasuo's on there. No, I know he's on the team, but I guess he's not playing solo queue. I looked up his account and it only has from season 8.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's not good. Yeah, I just looked it up myself, and he hasn't played yet. Maybe he has a different account, huh? I don't know.
He must, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Let's move. Anything else? I did want to say, as a Team Liquid fan, the game hurt, but at the same time, I'm okay with it because that pressure of like every week getting asked, "Oh, are you guys gonna go 18-0 now?" Now that's gone. It's gone forever. You know, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to have that back of your mind, the 18-0, which is also a big thing for G2. I think because I think G2 was getting. I thought Liquid was getting pretty cocky. I thought G2 was getting extremely cocky, but I think that's just their players more so.
Yeah, for me, honestly, this game, the only thing that happened this game was it helped TS. Like, I don't think this hurt Liquid at all.
No.
This game didn't.
It's best of one.
There's no way, and I hate saying it, but I decided I'm going to actually be a good podcaster and not be completely one-sided shitting on Liquid all the time. There's no way Liquid loses like this.
Oh, no.
Because no one's going to run over Liquid like this. This is just one of those things where they kind of lost in Champ Select because they didn't pick a good enough team for Sivir. And obviously it showed this game, although we already knew it, obviously. Doublelift is the person who's going to win you the game. Doublelift didn't even die this game. And he was ahead in CS by a lot.
Yeah, he was dominating Sven this game. I was even you weren't here, Brian, but before the podcast, I was laughing with Brock. I almost wanted to pick Doublelift for Player of the Week, but I knew I'd get flamed for it. He had the best stats for the week. He had the best stats. I was like, how did this happen? He had a 20 KDA and a loss. and a win.
Yeah.
Because he was doing okay, I feel like.
I didn't pick him though. I did not do that. But yeah, it was Team Liquid was still top of NA. If they look shakier than G2 does definitely in my opinion. But like I think they'll be okay.
Yeah,
I think
G2
they'll be
is
okay.
just trolling.
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
so that to be fair, that's what I said about IG on their first loss, and now they've lost 3 times, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting upset with IG. Anyway, game number 9, FlyQuest versus Clutch Gaming. FlyQuest, excellent, dominant. They look good again. They're back. Good job, FlyQuest. I'm trying to get through these a little quicker because it's 30 minutes already. FlyQuest, good job. Anything you guys need to say about that? It's against Clutch. I mean, come on. You gotta win. You gotta beat Clutch.
Yep.
Cloud9 versus Optic. Optic looked amazing again. I did want to talk a tiny bit. Meteos looked fantastic in this game as well. I think he looked excellent in both his games. Sadly, the exact same thing happened to them as in game number 1 of this week. Great lead, huge lead at the beginning, dominating everything, make one mistake, lost the game.
Oh, one thing, I don't know why I didn't think of this. Contracts this week looked great.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on the Zac when Double Lift spell shielded the jump and he smited him right before he landed on him.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
It was beautiful.
That was awesome.
Oh, it was so nice.
Impressive. Yeah.
Anyway,
contracts look
go
good.
on.
Yeah, but I think Cloud9 looks very solid number 2 team at the moment, and possibly with a rematch against Team Liquid coming up, I believe soon.
They play CLG next week. I know that.
They do play CLG next week. So they play Team Liquid on March 9th, so like 2-3 weeks from now. So it's not as close as I thought. But yeah, that should be a very interesting game. And with the way things are going, that could be for first place if Cloud9 don't lose.
Man. I'm looking at future games, and Team Liquid and CLG play on my birthday.
Oh no!
Maybe you'll get a great birthday present, Brian.
That would be fantastic.
That would be the best birthday present you could get.
I'll stop distracting you.
All right, let's go to players of the game. I'll do these really quick because we are a little bit over time at the moment. Top laner of the week, of course, Broken Blade on TSM. 9.5 KDA, damage percentage of 22.9, DPM 431. Best game, obviously, on the Jax that we were just talking about. 3-0-3, just purely annihilated Impact off the face of the earth. Just awesome. Destroyed Team Liquid and absolutely deserves player of the week. Jungle, put... Oh, did you want to say something?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely deserved it. Jungle, I put Meteos, which is a little different than what I try to do. I try to have winning junglers, but I thought Meteos, for the situation that they were put in, facing Team Liquid and Cloud9 this week for Optic, very tough week, by the way. That's unfortunate week as well. But he still had a 3.4 KDA. He was positive in both games on Olaf. His best game was 5-3 and 4 on C9, 22% of his team's damage, DPM with 370, and frankly, they were this close to winning both games. Actually, Optic did not play Team Liquid this week. Sorry, they played TSM, but still tough week. And he played excellent in both games, I thought. Mid laner of the week is TSM's Bjergsen, KDA of 25, CS per minute of 8.2, damage percentage of 38%. So Bjergsen was doing a lot. And his average DPM was 688. And his best game was Zoe against Team Liquid. It was very, very oppressive along with the Jax. Just everything was unfortunate for Team Liquid in that game. It was a very clean game by TSM.
No love for Power People. Okay.
Sorry.
Everything from mid lane to top lane. Good for TSM.
Power People was second place. I'm sorry.
Power of Evil also still plays for CLG, so
he was a monster on the Kassadin, man.
Yeah, he was. Holy moly.
ADC of the week, I put Wild Turtle as the ADC. He had a KDA of 15, CS per minute of 10, damage percentage of 34%, DPM of 381, and he went 6-1 and 5 on Kai'Sa. He had that one definite Wild Turtle play when he ulted in by himself against 3 people, and it worked out amazing. He didn't get any kills, but all he did was expend his flash and his ult, which is big for an AC, but he expended 4 ults on the other side against Optic. And that, no, sorry, not Optic. Who the heck the FlyQuest play? Clutch. Yeah, Clutch Gaming. and it was very aggressive and very weird, but it worked, and that's basically Wild Turtle's career right there. Aggressive, but not all the time. It, like 60% of the time it works. Support of the week was Smoothie on TSM. I thought TSM just fantastic week. So you beat Liquid, you're gonna get a lot of MVPs.
Yeah,
KD,
especially from the Liquid fan. Okay.
Yeah, 5, average assist of 10, vision score per minute of 2.54. I looked at a vision score per minute. I was just curious. Smoothies was okay. He was like near the top. Core JJ was at 3.0. Like every week,
so
Core JJ
crazy.
is way ahead of everyone else in vision score.
I don't know what they did to him in Korea, but he is a different player.
Did you see the play with him? I know this is. I'm sorry, but with against Golden Guardians where he avoided all the vision in their blue side.
I don't. If I did, I don't remember it.
It was just insane. He basically for a minute was in their blue side dodging all the wards that he didn't know about, but like he knew about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he just dodged all of them, got a 3-man knockup off of it because Golden Guardians was like for sure no one was in there, of course, because they were just in there and warded everything, and he just dodged it all and just came out of it in 3 knockup and ended the game basically. Yeah, those are players of the week. Let's go to play of the week from Brock. I almost flipped the other thing.
I sent it to you.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, pull the other.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, Team Liquid looking to continue to trade objectives. They are one of the best teams even when behind and making...
I just sent this one a little early.
Again, a little too far forward.
There you go.
Cool, good flash. Xfinity, they're going to kick him back and no flash will save you.
That was actually a really good play, like, in 2 different things. The flash from Sven that fast on the reaction time, but
Wait, did I have to... What time is it at? Did you send me at the wrong time?
I don't think so. It should have been 14:30. It was just
Oh. Gotcha.
I sent it a little before, so it showed Sivir, it showed Doublelift take the tower, and then it showed Smith.
Yeah, okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
But yeah, I should have sent it to you at 30.
14:30. Got it. I put it at 14:30 exactly. Oh, okay, yeah. So this was when... Right here, got it. Sven died there.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be.
Oh,
The
I
play
thought-
was the Lee Sin kick.
Oh, I'm sitting here waiting for Broken Blade.
No. Because what I was gonna say
It was
was
clean.
yeah, what I was saying was how clean the flash was from Sven and the kick from McSmithy. But like the all-around play, which is hard to do a video of, is literally everything broken.
Yeah.
But like the hyphy play of the week, I guess you would call it, would have been the flash and the kick from Sven and then Mithy. But what Broken Blade did, you can't put it into a highlight video because
Yeah.
it would take quite a while.
It was like 20 minutes of footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Because-
sitting there waiting for Broken Blade. I'm like, wait, do I have the right play up?
Yeah, that was essentially why I did the kick, because it was just so nice and so clean.
Mm.
But what I wanted to do was everything Broken Blade did. But a little hard to get that into a highlight clip.
Even at this point, I was thinking like, okay, Team Liquid's got this game still. Like I'm like, they're down a little bit, but it's okay. They're fine. They're fine. We're not fine.
Yeah, we're not fine. Panic though.
Yeah.
Because that's another kill on Doublelift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love late game Sivir. I love playing Sivir myself. She's one of my favorite AZs. Super basic. I feel like I stole it from you, Brian, because you used to play Sivir.
You
all
did.
the time.
It's okay.
We like switch roles.
I don't hardly play as much anymore just because I've been busy. But you know, whatever.
All right, let's move on to our predictions for the week, or power ranking. Sorry, don't want to forget that. Number 1, 2, and 3, we all have Team Liquid number 1 still. I think that's fair. They did lose their game, but I think they're still deserving of the number 1 spot in a flat team with C9. They've won every game pretty much since their upset to CLG. And FlyQuest number 3, I think that's fair. That's a good upgrade for them. They had a bad week last week, but they really showed that that was probably just a fluke of their O2 week and that they're actually pretty good. Now, our difference is I'm on the hype train for Golden Guardians.
That's crazy.
I have Golden Guardians all the way up to number 4 best team in NA at the moment. You might ask why.
Saying a lot about NA.
Yes, but you might ask why. Well, Golden Guardians is 3-5 currently in the standings. However, just ignore that. Throw that away. No big deal. It's all good. But I just realized I messed up my. I didn't finish doing the LCS standings. Ignore that completely. I love how I blocked it with my hand, but
Not how the internet works.
not how the internet works at all. Golden Guardians is 3-1 in their last 4 games. With their only loss coming in a very competitive game against Team Liquid, who did lose, but they are still the best team in NA at the moment. And Golden Guardians, I think, have found their playstyle of just putting Froggen on either Karthus or Anivia, or any of his pocket picks. And
I've been saying it.
And
Okay.
Every podcast.
I want to talk to you about this. So there's another team, we'll call them Schmauner Schmagic Schmaming,
okay,
that has
Don't know who
a
that is.
certain player that has a very small champion pool, a very specific
puddle.
champion pool that people know about, a champion puddle.
Small puddle.
And when you ban those champions, he's pretty much useless. And I know you don't want to have to waste a ban on Anivia, and obviously Karthus is a good ban because it's a semi-meta pick.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine banning that anyway. What do you do if you ban the Anivia and the Karthus?
There's other mid
You just know them.
There's 5 bans. Are they going to put such a priority on the Anivia?
There's 3 bans at the beginning, so they would really.
You could ban Karthus and 2 very meta picks like Urgot and Scion.
And then you can pick a Nivea.
First or second rotation?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of investment for one player who
His Nivea
is good.
Pretty disgusting, though.
I mean, that's because no one plays against it. But once a pro team plays against it a few times and figures it out,
I don't know. I think it's very strong. Let me pull up Froggen stats over here on the side. I was trying to buy some time. Website's a little slow, but Froggen, I believe. Let's see. He's 100% win rate on Karthus, 100% on Orianna, and a 0% on Anivia. But that was against Team Liquid. It looked good against Team Liquid. You could play the Orianna. I think he looked very solid on that as well against CLG.
everybody can play Orianna though.
Yes, but if going into a pick ban, is a team gonna ban Karthus, Orianna, and Nivea? There's no way. As long as you can sneak one of those out, and then you could also put him on something safe like Urgot or something in the mid lane.
You could.
Galio.
Well, my thing is, they're definitely not going to ban Anivia. If you ban Anivia, you're troll.
You're not gonna ban Orianna either.
Yeah, you can't ban Orianna. I mean, if anything, you want him on a safe pick, toss him on Vlad.
Vlad's a good. Vlad
right.
is better than Urgot for me. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the way Froggen plays,
Late game.
you're not going to see him on some crazy hyphy stuff.
Nope.
So you want him on a safe pick. That's why you pick Anivia. That's why he mains Anivia. Safe champion to play.
Think
You
about
farm for late game.
Anivia, Orianna, Karthus. That's all late game farmers.
Yeah. So it's like toss him on. You're not going to see. I wouldn't want to see him on LeBlanc.
No, he played on
crazy
LeBlanc and he
fast.
did not look good. He went
Yeah, that's what I was
2-2, which isn't terrible, but it was against Cloud9. And I think he lost mid lane against Niske pretty bad. But I think it's okay. I think it's a little bit bigger. It's like you said, it is shallow, but it's like a kiddie pool. He has a champion kiddie pool, where Darshan is a puddle. I think it's always different, even if it's just 3. That's big enough where compared to 1, and when the 1 is the most meta tank, the only real true tank left in the meta, I
That's a
feel
good point.
it's a very nonchalant ban. Like, oh, you banned Zion? That's totally normal, even not against Sharshawn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I'm hyped about Golden Guardians. I think they also have a pretty weak leak. Oh my god, weak. Holy crap, that is hard to say.
Week.
Week coming up. So I think that they're gonna be spoiler. I'm thinking they might even be 5-5 by the end of this week, and that'd be
think
five,
this is a
5 and
week
1
where
in
they
the last
could-
3 weeks.
Yeah, I think this is a week where they could possibly go 2-0.
Yeah. And
So
hype
but
train
if they go
to the top.
if they go 2-0 this week, then I'll be more inclined to
to buy
step
the
on the
ticket.
train a little bit. I'll buy a ticket to the show. I'll see what's going on.
I agree.
You guys have TSM number 4. I'm assuming you can explain that, but I think we all know why.
It's just because of there's 4 teams right now that are 4-4, and TSM just beat Liquid. So
Yep, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I have them number 5. I don't have them any further down. I'm just fully on that Golden Guardian type train. And they beat TSM.
Yep, did.
Brock, you have Echo Fox the highest. You have them 5. Brian, you have them 6. You also have CLG 5. We both have CLG 6. Why do you guys have our Golden Guardians 7, I should say? Because we're all very, very close on the CLG Fox. I think that's fair. They're very middle ground teams at the moment. I don't think there's too much, unless you want to go into it.
I mean, for me, I just essentially think, though, for right now, I think those 3 teams, CLG, TSM, Echo Fox, are better than
The other.
Golden Guardians, but I also think Golden Guardians is better than 100.
Yeah, we all had 100 Thieves at number 8 last week. We
Wow,
all
I'm telling
moved them
you.
up to number 3, and now we've all moved them back down to 8. That's
I
the
blame,
beauty.
my,
Yeah,
I blame myself for this because the beginning of the season, I got a little angry because Will's a Team Liquid fan, and he said he don't think Liquid's gonna lose, but maybe one game. I took that as a personal shot. I said 100 Thieves isn't gonna lose
2
a
games.
game, period.
2 games.
So doesn't matter.
I said Liquid would lose 2.
But yeah, I blame me. So I'll take the hit on this one.
It's not Prawley's drafts. It's not who he.
No, it's none of that. I called Nate Shot. I told him personally. I know the guy. I said, "Look, dude, you got to pick up Bang." But I didn't tell him you should also pick up 4 other players as well. I just told him the one, so that's on me too.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm sure that's exactly how it went down. Yeah, it was.
Hey, you don't know.
I don't know. And then at the end, we have Optic and Clutch Gaming. Clutch Gaming definitely the worst team in the league at the moment. Even Hooney thought so on the couch. That was.
He said that?
He didn't say worst, but for someone with the ego of Hooney, when they asked who's the best team or something like that, I believe it was him and Demonte were on the couch, and Demonte said Clutch Gaming or something, and Hooney's like, we're 2-6.
Yeah.
Right.
It's coming
Clutch
from
is my
Hooney. That's dire. That is dire.
Clutch is my favorite team again.
Yeah, it was. They're not good.
No,
They have a lot of potential, I guess. They're that wild card team where they can pop off, but 80% of the time they're enting before they're popping off.
that's because they have the Ent master
Mhm.
top lane.
Yep.
He has a reputation of dying at least 6 times underneath first tier tower.
If it doesn't work the 5th time, it will work the 6th time.
Yeah, easy.
You gotta know that.
It's just how it works in solo queue. I've had teammates like that. I've had myself like that, probably. I probably had a game or 2 like that.
I think Hooney watches a lot of Trick. It's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. All right, let's move on. We're over 50 minutes in. Let's get to our predictions because this takes a while too. Game number 1 of this week, I believe, is 100 Thieves versus Optic. Do I have that correct here?
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, so this is a tough game to pick.
This is one where I want to know the lineup
I want.
before. We're doing these predictions
On
on a
Monday.
Monday,
Mhm, it's
and the
tough.
game's on Saturday.
It's tough.
I want to pick conditionally.
Are you going to use your one mulligan on the year? We have one.
No, because it's not worth it. I'll just go with the person I don't think. But I would say if it's what's his name? Asta and not Arrow and Gate and not our Lord and Savior Big and like I don't care, Doklo, Lorem, whatever, Dardoch, Medios, whatever, and Crown. If it's Asta, I'd probably pick Optic over 100 Thieves.
Okay.
But I'll go first because I said it. I'm gonna go 100 Thieves with what I have.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm picking 100 Thieves, even though we're off the train.
I don't like the pick.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all because I think, like you just said, if Asta comes in, I think he can handle Bang enough. I think he can handle Aframu. Let me say that part. He can handle Aframu enough that he can survive the lane. I don't think Arrow can. I think that's going to be the issue, is if Arrow's playing in like you said, our Lord and Savior Big, he's not going to be able to carry Arrow enough, and their Bang is going to pop off too much in this game for 100 Thieves to, or for Optic to handle, and that's why I think they're going to go with the same lineup, because like I said, they had a tough week with TSM and Team Liquid. I think they'll try it one more week, and so I'm thinking they're going to stay at the same lineup, so I'm going to go 100 Thieves as well. I don't like it though. I'm not a fan.
I think this one's an easy pick for me because I think if there's any two teams 100 Thieves can beat, it's Optic and Clutch. And that's the only two teams I would be happy by saying 100 Thieves can beat right now. Like anything above 9th place, maybe not.
Yikes, they can only beat two teams that are 2 and 6.
They're going to be the gatekeepers for 8th place.
Nice. I love being gatekeepers out of the playoffs. We have some big gatekeepers in Korea, I think, personally, but we won't talk about that. We'll talk
I think
about
Golden
that tomorrow.
Guardians are the gatekeepers.
You think so? We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Team Liquid in Echo Fox is game number 2 of the week, and I think this should be an easy win. I'm a little rattled with the TSM game going the way it did, but I think this should be a recovery game for Team Liquid. Get their heads on straight. They don't have to worry about going 18-0. They can ignore that pressure completely. Just focus on winning. Get back to what you do well. I mean, I think the Impact get back to doing stuff properly. I think they'll be fine. They'll beat Echo Fox here.
Yeah, I think Liquid's going to be. I think Echo Fox is probably going to try and do some crazy stuff. They're like, look, we should probably pick Jax. And then they're going to do it and just get rolled on it.
Yeah, there's called footage of it now. So
Yeah.
In a week's worth of practice against Jax for Impact.
You don't believe in Solo's Jax?
No. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan. I mean, Solo, I think...
I'm also going to go Liquid on this one.
I think Solo is a mid to bottom tier top
I
lane.
think he's hated on too much. I think he's good, but
I think he's better than Dark.
I'd say he's upper mid, but not top, but like upper middle,
fifth
like
or
a
sixth.
4th.
5th or 6th for me.
I'll say 4th or 5th.
We won't argue since we're close enough. We don't have time. Game number 3, Golden Guardians versus Clutch Gaming. This is a tough one to say for gatekeeping, because are you really gatekeeping against Clutch Gaming?
No, this isn't a gatekeeping game. I don't think the gatekeepers have in EU Splice is always called the gatekeepers, but if they're playing Rogue, apparently not true since they beat Misfits, but I don't think they're gatekeeping. I think they're just better, so I think it's going to be Golden Guardians.
Brock's 100 Thieves is my Misfits right now. I'm so done with Misfits. I'm so upset about that.
I told you.
You told me.
I told you.
You told me. You were right. And I'm disappointed in all of us for not believing in G2 as hard as we all had him second. We all wanted to be bold and be like, hold on a second. And we were wrong.
You were wrong.
But I picked Golden Guardians as well. Brock?
Yeah, I've also.
Golden Guardians, yeah. Pretty easy pick, I think, until Clutch Gaming shows that they're not going to end every game since week 1. Can't pick them. Game number 4, probably game of the week, really, probably is C9 versus FlyQuest. This is a good game, and this is a big game, because this is the 9th game, the last game of the first half of the split. And with FlyQuest or with C9 being 6-2 and FlyQuest being 5-3, they could be tied in second place if FlyQuest takes this. However, I do think C9 is the better team slightly. I think Sneaky is a monster to split. Sneaky's putting almost MVP performances up this split, honestly. Like, if you look at his stats, he's doing great. And Licorice, of course, is still number one top laner in NA. And Niske is really coming together as a mid laner on C9. I think it's actually working out pretty well. Since Garen, I'm still a little worried about. He's had some questionable performances, but he's played all right. He's played it well enough that he needs to. So I think.
As long as he's not on Nuno.
Yeah, as long as he's not on Nuno. I don't want to waste my mulligan on that, but I almost want to. C9.
Yeah.
Okay. What if they don't ban Riven?
If they don't ban.
What if Viper's on Riven? Who would you pick?
Still
C9.
C9 because it's against Licorice, who I think is the best top laner in NA.
I think he is too. I want to pick FlyQuest.
I do. I did want to pick FlyQuest. I love
because
we didn't talk
I think
much about Viper's
Santorin-
Riven. Yeah, Santorin.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Santorin is going off.
Yeah, he's popping off this split.
Who's FlyQuest mid laner? I can't even think off the top of my head.
Oh, Belter.
Oh, Belter.
Belter. Yeah, I'm going FlyQuest actually.
Woo, nice. I like it. That's not. I mean, it's bold, but it's like it's smart as well.
Wild Turtle and create ADCs. He's good. Sneaky's better, but I think Pobe in NA, he's the best.
God, he's
and
literally a top 3 mid laner in NA. It's insane.
I don't think they're gonna waste a ban on Riven. I don't think you can, especially first rotation. Just pick him the Riven. He's a freaking Riven one trick.
God, yeah, it's like
He's a challenger Riven only player before he went
yeah,
pro.
I know. It's one of those weird things where One Trick Pony is playing his One Trick Pony in pro play and succeeding.
And it's not like them saying like, "Oh, Impact Singed," because he just played that for Worlds. But you know what I mean.
And did never lost. Even when he brought it out in NA, he still never lost with that singed. I don't think.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. What's with One Trick Rivens being so good? I don't like it. It's shy.
No idea.
It's. I guess it's a lot of mechanical skills that you have to know a lot of auto canceling and stuff like that. But,
Yeah.
It looked good, and Riven's actually at a point right now where she's viable in pro play, which is rare. And
We all love to
honestly,
see
as
that.
someone who despises Riven, I haven't despised Riven as much as I've despised Jax for the last year since Conqueror. Riven's kind of exciting to watch in pro play.
It's so great.
I hate it in my games, but man, it's nice to see a pro play it.
Are you gonna see it in your game much?
Riven, I've seen it a few times, and sometimes it beats me still, but it's much more rare for Riven to beat me than it used to be. I think it's more Jax.
But say you're a tank player. I mean, you can just lick your wounds and go back to your tower.
It was really before it was mostly when I was playing Nasus, to be fair. I was mostly playing
okay.
Nasus is when my most hatred of Riven, that I've said some very bad things to some Riven players.
I remember those games.
Yeah, those are some very toxic
William's
moments for
known
me.
for his flame.
I don't
Yeah,
play
he
that
is.
much. But
May actually be the most toxic.
I don't think so.
I think he might be.
Oh, yeah.
UFC 9 though, Brock. Moving on.
I also have seen that.
Moving on. I don't flame that much.
Mm-hmm.
I
More
don't.
than me.
I almost never flame in chat. I flame out loud. That's my issue.
I never.
Yeah, never.
I don't think Brock ever has.
I
Now that I
don't
think
think.
about
I don't think Brock.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it in a second. I'll talk about it after podcast.
Yeah.
We don't have time. It was hilarious. TSM versus CLG. I'm sorry, Brian. I got TSM. Almost said it. I think the difference on top lane, TSM's gonna go in, ban Sion. Now you got Broken Blade right now, who's popping off at least in the last game, going against Darshan. I think you can have a very repeat performance against what just happened against Team Liquid
Hey.
here.
I'm not going to hold this one against you because I also have TSM.
You're seeing this card the same way as me.
No, I mean, until they get rid of their glaring problem top lane.
I mean, you guys are good enough to make playoffs.
Problematic.
But
Oh, yeah. I think we'll make playoffs even with Darshan. It's just...
Imagine how good you can be if you had a real top laner at the moment. For
Right,
season
I think
9.
Wiggly's doing well. I think PoE's doing great. Everyone else is doing solid.
Yeah, Wiggly. I love the PoE pickup. I think he's really helped Stixay and Biofrost on the bot
Yeah.
lane. Like, really, it's not their job to carry every game anymore. And Wiggly,
Exactly.
man, Reign Over. Oof, so much better than Reign Over.
Which is so weird to say.
Yeah. Reign Over had a really rough 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Now it's Darshan's had really rough 2 years in a row now.
Darshan's just old.
He's getting old. Hey,
He also has a crazy last
Joker's
name.
29 in Korea. My favorite player because he's
Well,
old.
isn't Smithy 27?
Yeah, Smithy's old too. They're my. Is it bad that they're my favorite players because I can relate to them? That's not good. I'm not.
You're
gonna
not
think
even.
about that.
You're 24.
I'm 25, Brian.
Oh, 25.
I'm getting there.
Oh, you turned 25 this year, though.
Yeah, I turned 25 like a month ago. Less than a month ago. All right. Do you have TSM as well, Brock? I'm assuming. I don't even have to ask that question. I don't think.
Yeah.
Why'd I even ask?
Yeah, you didn't have
All right. Next game.
because I'm not being so biased anymore. I'm being a good.
Yeah, but
podcast.
yeah, that's still.
This one is like Brian. Like the issues top lane is why I.
Yeah, there's.
You know,
If as long as they ban Cy, if they don't ban Cyan, he might be able to sneak away with it. Maybe. I don't. It's.
I
even
almost
then.
want to make that my mulligan. Like, if. Because I want to use it on CLG. If Scion goes through.
Do you think they can still win though? I think he could still beat him enough on Scion. That's the issue.
But
if-
I don't. The thing is, I don't care if he loses on Scion. He just can't. He can't fucking feed. Like, he just feeds on other champions.
I can hear the
what the
passion
hell
and
was that?
depression. I can just feel it.
It's so sad.
Uh,
You don't understand, man. We was Kangs. Back when I started liking CLG, we were at MSI going to finals and stuff. It was great. It
That was like the year before I started watching, right? Because I don't remember this at all.
was 2015.
Yeah, I started watching Worlds in 2016. That was like my first
Yeah,
Worlds
spring
event.
2015 was a time, and then we went to MSI, and then summer 2015 was great, and then it was like, okay, we're still in the combo, but
yeah.
the rest is history.
Game number 6, we have Golden Guardians versus Echo Fox. Now, I'm going against the grain again. I shouldn't go against this voodoo magic that Rush has. But I'm on the Golden Guardians hype train, and that doesn't care about any voodoo magic. Golden Guardians are going to give Rush his first O2 loss ever. Is it ever? I think it's ever. It's going to happen.
It's ever in the NALCS.
In the NALCS. Or known as the LCS now. But,
Well, NALCS also.
yeah. Anyway, we are going to... Golden Guardians, not we. I'm not on Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians is going to upset Echo Fox and solidify themselves at 5-5, which sounds bad, but 5-1 in the last 3 weeks, and they're going to be one of the top teams in NA by the end of the split. I'm going all in.
Rock.
For me, this one, I don't think Golden Guardians beating Echo Fox is that big of an upset when you're kind of known for going 1-1 every week. But this one's actually. But I'm gonna go Golden.
Woo! Hype train.
This could mean, William,
That we're tied.
that Team Liquid
Oh,
loses their second game.
good point.
But Echo Fox, their 1-1s this year, I'm pretty sure they were talking about this. They have only won on Sunday.
Yeah, they have.
I am going to go with Echo Fox because Brock, as someone who's from Louisiana, I'm surprised you're going against the Voodoo because
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but this is some kind of dark magic. So
Yeah. I love how
Echo
we go
Fox.
straight to voodoo and dark magic. I believe Solo was in an interview, said that Rush must just be a godly man. And he prays on Sundays. We go straight to voodoo and dark magic here.
Yep.
yeah,
This is the voodoo.
it's hard to say.
Yeah, they legit do not lose on Sundays, which makes my pick worrisome. But I'm believing on that train, that hype train.
I think Rush might know who Marie Laveau is. I know Will doesn't.
I don't.
It's a voodoo queen in New Orleans.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, I don't know who that is either. So
Wow. I don't know my Louisiana voodoo. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not up to date. Let's move on to Clutch versus Optic, or Optic versus Clutch. Either way, this is a snooze fest of a game. Why? This is Saturday. No, this is Sunday. Dang it.
I'll be
Either
sleeping
way.
during this game.
Again, forewarning, I went to a casino. I didn't have enough time writing notes. This weekend, I'm going to a Smash tournament. Also, probably won't have enough time writing notes. So this might be a game that I watch, but really, I'm like, eh. But I'm going Optic because I think Optic is better than Clutch. I think Optic has potential. I'm not off the train yet of Optic. I'm 1 foot off, which would probably kill me. But I'm like 1 foot off the train right now.
I get it because it's a train. Okay. I think if there's a game that Clutch is going to win, it's this one.
Really? Okay.
But I think Optic is still going to win. That's how off the train I am on Clutch.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Brock.
I've got Clutch winning this game.
Okay.
Because I think if
not
there's,
a surprise.
That's not
I
fair.
think if there's a team that Hooney can just do whatever he wants and not worry about getting caught out in, it's going to be Optic. Because I don't think Optic's going to.
I don't know.
I don't know. They got Meteos and Dardock.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If there's a team he's going to get caught out, it's with two very solid junglers.
Two aggressive junglers, too.
Yeah.
I think Medios.
Do you think Meteos will play? Sorry,
Probably.
I didn't see, it broke
Yeah,
off
you
for a
kind of
second.
cut out.
It just said, I think Meteos. That was it.
Just put Austin Gate back in. You're fine.
Yeah.
Any top laner, Meteos is good, or Dardock, don't care.
Yeah, and
Crown
Crown
has looked
Crown has been
good.
solid. He's been top 5 mid laner in NA so far.
Yeah, like what the heck?
Him and Pobelter, what the heck? I
Well,
thought this
no.
wouldn't be their meta, but apparently it doesn't matter.
Do you see Crown hovering the Malzahar?
Yeah, I did.
He did that during a few games. It's funny.
I love Malzahar, man. I haven't played him. I played him actually a few days ago, but it didn't go well. It used to be my main. Anyway, I don't play mid lane much anymore at all. It's probably my lowest played role. Anyway, moving
Wow.
on to C9 versus CLG. Sorry, Brian. Remember what I was saying about Broken Blade? Amplify it with
Yeah.
Licorice. There's no way, even with Scion on this, I don't think Scion would help you. No, wait. C9 has only lost to Scion. Scion needs to be banned. This is Reaper needs to ban Scion here. There's no way to do this. They've never won a game against they've won one game against Scion actually, but they lost their first 2 games against Scion badly because of the Scion. You ban it and you save yourself and you save Darshan not having to play it, which is a bad thing for them.
I want to take you back to February 3rd when these two teams played for the first time.
They did. There was
And
Darshan on Scion.
CLG easy clapped C9. But I think it would be really hard for them to 2-0 them. So I'm actually going to go C9. Hope I'm wrong. I'm trying to beat you this
Yeah,
week because you're like, oh, it's getting close. I'm a game behind you. I'm like,
Two.
okay, fine. I'll stop picking what I want to pick. I'll pick what I think is going to win.
2 games behind you.
2 games behind me, exactly. See, I don't even know how far away you are.
I'm a game ahead of you in Europe, so I'm 1 total.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, 1 total behind. Got it. Brock?
Hello.
Oh,
must
did
be
he
doing
lose?
something.
No, he messaged me. Speed up about the. Oh, got it. Okay, so he got C9. He messaged me. He had to go something real quick.
Okay.
C9 for him. Next, we're gonna speed up. We got FlyQuest versus TSM. I think this is a very close game. It's gonna be much closer than I think. However, or than I thought it would be coming into this week. However, I'm still gonna go FlyQuest because I'm back on that train. I think FlyQuest can be a dark horse for the NA LCS. If there's a team to upset Liquid, I think it honestly is FlyQuest more than C9. I think Liquid has C9's number personally, so I'm gonna go FlyQuest to beat TSM. I think that they can handle them better than most teams, and I think Pobelter in mid lane in NA, man, he can handle Bjergsen. I'm fine with it.
You're going FlyQuest over TSM?
Yep.
I also am on the FlyQuest hype train.
There we
I
go.
remember I think it was last split, maybe, or maybe the split before, FlyQuest wasn't doing great.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one guy, it's weird that I'm giving him a shout out, who was wearing a FlyQuest jersey. I was like, who the hell would be a FlyQuest fan? Like, it's weird to say, they are not a sexy team. They're
Mhm.
not like a cool pick.
Mhm.
Their colors are ugly.
Yep.
Their logo's kind of ugly.
Yep, I agree with all this.
But I like their players. So.
I do. I like their
Yeah.
players as well. I like Paul Belter. I've been a big fan.
I like Po Belter. I like Viper. I like
Wild Turtle.
Santorin.
I like Wild
I
Turtle.
love Wild Turtle.
Mhm. Yeah, Viper. I was sad to see Viper go from Team Liquid's academy team. He just obviously wasn't. I was almost kind of hoping he would split time with Impact this split, but they lost him, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Brock also has FlyQuest, by the way. He gave me that, and
Wow.
that surprised me a little bit. He's taking it serious. He's gonna go 6-4 every week now. And then finally, to wrap it up, because we're already an hour and 10 minutes, we got Liquid versus 100 Thieves. I'm pretty sure this is unanimous. Team Liquid, right?
100. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. Team Liquid.
Yeah. There's no way. I mean, I would have said the same thing about IG versus LGD. Team Liquid, bold pick by Brian, like always. His last pick. I don't know. I love that it does it every time. I don't know why, but I don't want to fix it because it's funny to me.
It is funny.
All right. So. All right, welcome back, Brock. We just finished the picks. You got Team Liquid as well, FlyQuest with us, and C9. We were all the same. So,
Nice.
Brian, I'm just curious because we're two apart. Well, we have one game with the Golden Guardians and Echo Fox, and C9 and FlyQuest. Those are our 2 games. So I could tie you this week. I could have tied you last week, but Echo Fox.
But you
defeated me.
didn't.
Echo Fox, 100 Thieves betrayed me, man. That one win, that one difference was all it took. And but that will be our show tonight because we're wrapping up. It's a 1:11 or an hour and 11 minutes. I thank you guys for coming here. We have our podcast every day, Sunday through Thursday. Every day was a bad way to put that. But Sunday we do LPL, Monday we do NA like today. LCK is Tuesday, LMS is Wednesday, and LEC is Thursday. And of course they sometimes bleed into each other because that's what I do. I watch League all day, so I'm going to talk about everything. You can follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/KingLeagueFan. You can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/KingLeagueFan. And on Twitter sometimes, maybe. Not really. We're working on... I also... Update, I got the China part of the new, rework that we're going to try and do. What's the word I'm looking for there?
Revamp.
Revamp.
The rebrand, yeah. The new rebranding that we're going to do. I'm trying to get it by the end of Spring Split. Don't know if that will be possible necessarily, but if anything at all, it might be a preseason type thing where I kind of want to do a preseason stream for Summer Split or pre MSI, I should say, where I kind of want to do a power rankings of all 54 teams in the major regions. Anyway, that might be the one time we do it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I got China all set, so I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for LCK.
All right.